My name is Caius Marcius, who hath done to thee particularly, and to all the Volskis, great hurt and mischief. Bear to witness may my surname, Coriolanus. The painful service, the extreme dangers, and the drops of blood shed for my thankless country are requited but with that surname. A good memory, witness of the malice and displeasure which thou shouldst bear me, only that name remains. The cruelty and the envy of the people, permitted by our dastard nobles who have all forsook me, have devoured the rest, and suffered me by the voice of slaves to be whooped out of Rome. Now this extremity hath brought thee to thy hearth. Not out of hope, mistake me not, to save my life. For if I had feared death of all the men of the world, I'd have avoided thee. But in mere spite, to be full quit of those my banishers, stand I before thee here. And if thou hast a heart of wreak in thee, that wilt revenge thine own particular wrongs and stop these maims of shame seen through thy country, speed thee straight, and make my misery serve thy turn. So use it that my revengeful services may prove as benefits to thee. For I will fight against my cankered country with all the spleen of all the underfeets. But if so be thou darest not this, and that to prove more fortunes thou art tired, then, in a word, I am also longer to live most weary, and present my throat to thee, to thy ancient malice, which not to cut would show thee but a fool, since I have ever followed thee with hate, drawn tons of blood out of thy country's breast, and cannot live but to thy shame, unless it be to do thee service.
Oh, Marcius. Marcius. Each word thou hast spoke hath weeded from my heart a root of ancient envy. If Jupiter should from yon cloud speak divine things and say 'tis true, I'd not believe them more than thee, all noble Marcius. Let me twine mine eyes about that body, where against my grained ash 100 times hath broken, scared the moon with splinters. Here I clip the anvil of my sword, and do contest as hotly and as nobly with thy love as ever in ambitious strength I did contend against thy valour. Know thou first, I love the maid I married. Never man sighed truer breath, but that I see thee here. Thou noble thing. More dances my rapt heart than when I first my wedded mistress saw bestride my threshold. Why, thou Mars, I tell thee, we have a power on foot. And I had purpose once more to hew thy target from thy brawn. O mine, lose arm for it. Thou hast beat me out 12 several times. I have nightly since dreamt of encounters twixt thyself and me. We have been down together, in my sleep unbuckling helms, fisting each other's throat, and waked half dead with nothing. Worthy Marcius, had we no other quarrel but Rome, and that thou art thence banished, we would muster all, from 12 to 70, and pouring war into the bowels of ungrateful Rome like a bold flood o'erbear. Come, go in, take our friendly senators by the hand, who now are here, taking their leaves of me, who am prepared against your territories, though not for Rome itself.
Bless me, gods.
Foremost absolute, sir, if thou wilt have the leading of thine own revenges, take the one half of my commission, set down, as thou art experienced, since thou knowest the country's strength and weakness, thine own ways, whether to knock against the gates of Rome, or rudely visit them in parts remote, to fright them ere destroy. But come in. Let me commend thee first to those that shall say yea to thy desires. 1,000 welcomes, and more a friend than e'er an enemy. Yet, Marcius, that was much. Your hand, most welcome.